After the touchdown, Barth now to kick it away.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The city just made a sweep with the diabetic. They mouths get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Welcome to New Orleans with the end. They get it and they yell it.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Here's Breeze.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. They were trying to go to Marshall that time, and now it's second down.
You look at this defense for Tampa Bay.
They were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers down the field.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Saints.
They'll run it with Sproles. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
Now Breeze. This to Graham on the short pass. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6.
Breeze now to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's more. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again. Moore, the man in motion. Breeze going to throw. Screen pass to Sproles. A good convergence there defensively, only a yard, and it's second down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with a little gain.
From the 21, here's a 2nd down and 9.
Here we go, set. Round ball waiting. Warriors, 17.
Here's Breeze to throw. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down.
Here we go. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Now Breeze. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown, Saints. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Saints are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point attempt here still to come. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
35-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Again on the ground, again with Stokes. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Over the middle, it's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 44-yard line. They were in zone defensively, went with a crossing route. It's always interesting to watch that chess match.
Yeah, and I think safeties don't mind crossing routes against zone because eventually you're going to run into their territory, and that's when they lift their chops in order to get the big hit or playing the ball.
Offensively, nice execution to find a hole, make the catch. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Going right back to Beckham here, complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great effort there. 33 yards. And the Bucs have taken the lead. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. And when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Barth now to kick it away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown.
And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Go! Cougar 19!
Off the play fake. Freeman. They will find Winslow on the left side complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. A big pickup there. 18 yards and a Buccaneer first. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Check, Panthers! Get it! 60 Bison, 60. Check smash, ready.
A run here for Starks. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
That's a really nice play, be able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free, and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. And he stopped immediately there. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And he hauls it in for a Buccaneer touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year.
And the Bucs have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, Barth now to kick it away.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
It's complete. It's Sproles. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Goes underneath for Sproles.
And he is going to have a Saints first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Moore, the man in motion. Now Breeze. That's to his tight end all. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down at will.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
To throw is Breeze. throw left side complete. That's Marshall. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got to step on them. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Again, they'll throw with Breeze. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
And the Saints are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal.
Ingram. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Sack. Let's go.
On the keeper, it's Breeze. And I don't think he got in. The big bodies up front held him at the 1. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll try and run it down with Sproles. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
With the way things have gone in this game, I think they've got to consider going for it here. I realize it's just the 2nd quarter, so they're not panicking, but they need something to give them positive momentum to get things going.
Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. They'll go for it. It's Breeze. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They try to throw on 4th and goal from the 2. And the Bucs defense, they'll celebrate the goal line stand. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield and try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get in position for at least 3 points.
And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Here's 3rd and a few inches. Looking to throw. Freeman will get this complete to the rookie first-round pick. And he is going to have the Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back to throw now on 1st down. Looking left sideline, it's complete. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Freeman. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown. Now a 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. Throwing right, and that's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 33. The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustment, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
Here we go. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Hey, check that. Check that. Street.
A first carry now for Thompson. And they'll get him down here at about the 42.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3.
70 Timberwolf. Big Lion. Ready.
Again, a run with Thompson. And he's not even going to get back to the line of scrimmage. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. They spot it on the midfield stripe. So it is a 60-yard attempt here. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. And this will remain a 2-touchdown game.
I don't care who you are. 60 yards is a very ambitious attempt. Hard to make even in practice in the best of conditions. And now, worst of all, you give the other guys the ball to start their drive at midfield.
A dump off to Sproles. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Saints first down.
Breeze now. This one complete to Sproles. Calling a gain of a yard, and it's second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Shotgun now for Breeze. Finding more on the out route for the completion. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 yards, good for the Saints, first down. From the gun, it's Breeze. And he's got it. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. From 19 yards away.
And the Saints are back within a score.
Extra point forthcoming. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
21, Saints 14.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's not locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
He's going to go up top again. He's got it with the 15. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A big play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bucs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, Barth now to kick it away.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. He's got a man, that's Marshall. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
From the 41, this is second and a yard.
At the Buccaneers, 41-yard line.
19, Tiger, 19.
Now it's Sproles. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by the safety, Matt Elam.
And the Bucs are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep, his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there. Now he's eager to get back out on the field and get his second one.
2nd and 7. pick up about 3 there, up to the 43.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Ready, set.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Ready? Blocking 18. Go, Rig. Go. Ready?
They give it here to Thompson. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 14 yards there, and a Buccaneer 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here we go. Start. 19. Rig Lion.
They go with Thompson again. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
At the 43-yard line.
Ready.
They'll run it here with 1. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves them with 3rd and about 6 yards to go.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Starts. And it's not going to be enough here. A gain of 4, about 2 feet short of the marker, 4th down.
34-yard line. A gain of 5 yards.
Hey, check that.
It's now 4th down.
They're going to run. It starts. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And that will force a turnover on downs. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
Well, time, I mean, certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder their already slim chance at victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defensive side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly, and what a benefit for them, able to pick that one off and hopefully put this game away.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that 1st down carry.
Cowboy, Panther Street. Panthers.
This is Starks. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. The 2nd down play, not much better than the 1st, just a gain of 1 there.
And this is the worry because sometimes you can get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at it. Third down.
The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Freeman. And that nearly
the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
He'll return it from the 6. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And Graham on the grab. Down the sideline he goes. And he takes it all the way down to the 22. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 58 yards.
1st down, New Orleans.
They fake the give. Here's Breeze. That one caught by All, the tight end. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Sproles. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. Now 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Breeze. And it's caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
The Saints will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Dragon 60. Hey, Smash.
Play clock down to 0, and that's going to be a delay. That flag, that'll push him back 5. Extra point attempt to come here. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21.
Saints 21.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Now, the previous drive they punted, but that was just the first time they've had to do so in this game.
And when they turn on the game film, the coaches will rant about this, right? They'll say, oh, God, we got to move the ball, guys. We can't punt the ball away. But they have to keep smiles off their faces because that's the first time in the game they've had to do so. They've moved it quite well. They'll overall be happy with what they've seen.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Off play action. Freeman. He's got a man. It's his fullback.
And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50.
Well, they've certainly spread the ball around so far, but they're definitely getting everyone involved now when you're throwing it to the fullback. Just shows how versatile this offense is and how everyone is a threat.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Pack the stick. Check smash. Check smash. Pack the street. Pack the...
Thompson between the tackles. Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We mighty more Power Ranger. Mine also dangerous. Y'all talk outrageous. Don't get caught in the matrix. Got that touch my savior. Keep it up, touch my head. Devils can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start. Check smash.
Flag comes out, and that's because the offense did not get the play off in time.
And you can see the head coach, he is not happy. Everyone getting away from him right now because he's frustrated that they didn't get the ball snapped in time.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
Get it. Third. Rocco.
Now Starks.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here.
Cougar. Hey, check that. Street. Let's go.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he'll follow its blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Hurt.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
And this is picked up by the Saints. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
I know when you're looking at the scoreboard clock, we're getting near the end of this game, but they were in what was really called 4-minute offense. And that's practice, being taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back. But bottom line is, what did I say in the beginning? Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
Didn't do it. A costly turnover. They'll begin the drive with Sproles. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
To throw is Breeze. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 30. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
Yes, it was a touchdown, and not just a TD, but how about a long touchdown that puts them in a great position now.
And now just an extra point away from tying this thing. Now the try here for the point after. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th.
This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as it kicks away here. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Dragon 60. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Throwing to start the drive. Freeman. His throw incomplete. There have been quite a few plays they might look back on and say we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw's made. Where's the catch? Got to catch in that spot.
Panther 11, 70 Timberwolf. 3. Rig alert, rig alert.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
Brandon's okay what they're doing right now. Still able to work the middle of the field, but you know sooner or later they're going to have to stop the clock.
From the gun on 3rd down, Freeman. And he's got the 1st down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as he'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock.
Two timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Shot. 19, Tiger. 19. Mustang 19. 60 Maverick. 60.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. And the Saints will take over possession here up at the 44. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Major say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
Here's 1st and 10.
Dragon 60. Let's go now. 60 Bison. 60 Mustang 19.
Back to throw, Breeze. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Now he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
Here's 1st down.
They'll run it with Sproles.
And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Now a first carry. Oh, no, he lost the football.
And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself.
And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. So on is their kicker, and it's down to this. His first attempt of the afternoon, and it's for the win. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line.
Pioneer, let's go now.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
Well, this one, partner, was fun down to the very end. They got the points late, right before the whistle. Then the ensuing kickoff. They were hoping for magic on the other side, but couldn't get that spark.
Fun if you won, and fun for us, because we got to watch it and call it. That magic that you were talking about didn't occur at the end, but what a game all the way.